Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Aaron. I'm the Brick Scavenger. We're back with another haul video today. This one's kind of an experimental haul. I try very hard to keep my Bricklink store stocked with a huge variety of stuff. I don't want to just be a Star Wars guy, right? So that means themes from, all different ages and eras of Lego appear in my store. And this haul I purchased with the effort to add variety to my store. Did I overpay? I'm not sure. We're going to find out together. We're going to go through this looking for fun treasure. This is going to be mostly a TV movie, I think, with the focus on Disney. Maybe even some mini doll stuff in here. So we're going to go through this together. If you're interested in anything you see here, guys, follow the links in the description to my Bricklink store. I also sell on Whatnot, so feel free to check out that as well. The link is in the description. I'm kind of excited about this one. Will we add anything to our own personal wall from this haul? I don't know. We're going to find out. Maybe since it's a small haul, if we have a little extra time, maybe we'll go check out some of the personal wall and see what's there. But anyway, welcome. Glad you guys are here. Let's see, we've got a little mini doll. Is that Elsa? It kind of feels like it may be an Elsa mini doll. I don't know, is that an advent calendar? I don't think they did those for advent calendar. But anyway, little Elsa mini doll. So again, we paid $118 for all of this stuff, which means we're looking at double our money. So can we turn this into $240? I don't know. That may be a stretch with how much is here, but there are people who pay really good money for Disney stuff. So we're going to find out. There's a little baby Sven right here. That's got to go with Elsa, right? And here is this Mirabelle? That looks like that may be Mirabelle as well. I have no idea what these go for. One of the things, if you haven't been to my Bricklink store, is that I focus on individual minifig pieces. So usually, let's see if I can find a good example here. Here's a good example. So this appears to be Jack Skellington's torso, probably from Disney Series 2 CMF line. I will not spend the time to try to find his legs and his hair and his helmet and all the his head, stuff like that. Instead, what I'll do is I'll just post this part individually to Bricklink. There are a lot of collectors and a lot of resellers out there who simply just want the individual part, so they can finish off their Jack Skellington that has a cracked torso and they need a replacement or whatever. So you'll find tons and tons of individual parts in my store. The Jack Skellington's an expensive fig, so that's a nice little find right there. We've got, this is Ariel, I believe, from the celebration, the wedding maybe at the end of Little Mermaid. So that, I think, is actually a decent little fig. There's her new husband, I believe. That's Eric, isn't it? Prince Eric, I believe. Those, again, are pretty good figs if you're a mini doll fan. I know not a lot of people are, but the people that are mini doll fans, they collect pretty hard and they're willing to pay pretty good prices. I don't know. The newer Disney stuff I haven't gotten down with really, so I don't know the names of some of the characters. This is the Up Grandpa, I think, right? I feel like I've gotten him in a lot recently. I don't know why people are offering up minifig collections with the Up figs in it, but I feel like I've seen a lot of those recently. I think he's only like $5 or something like that. Oh, whoa. Is that from the new Cinderella set? The new Snow White set right there? Obviously, it's an elf. I'm betting it is. Whoa. Why are dwarves in there? I'm a little surprised. It seems early to get some dwarves, but I'll take it. That, I don't know if that's a... is that an Aurora, or is that just a standard friend? I don't know. Kind of feels like it might be Aurora. Not sure. Look at that. There's a little flounder. That's fun. A couple bucks. That... feels like it's a prince. I don't know. It feels like some kind of prince. A lot of these guys can be, $5+ at least. And the mini dolls are not nearly as expensive as minifigs. For those of you that may be sort of experts on doing this, the general rule of thumb, there's a Muppet, is, you can assume if you're buying by weight that you're going to get roughly 100 to maybe 105 figs per pound if it's a fig. If it's a mini doll, these are actually significantly lighter. And so you can assume more like 140 to 150 mini dolls per pound instead of, 100. So if you're buying by weight and you're getting a bunch of these, you're actually getting more, figs. Obviously, some of them are in less demand, but what's going on with those eyebrows? Is that authentic? At least the torso is. She's got like a unibrow. I've never seen that before. That's pretty funny. It's like the unibrow mini. There's another Up character. Again, I don't know his name, but I think that's the little kid from Up. I don't know what that is. Hey, look at that. There's Dumbo. Let's go. I don't think that's a cheap piece either. I think we're doing pretty well so far here. We've got one of the dwarves. We've got Dumbo, some decent mini dolls. All right. Hey, look, there's another one. Are these authentic? Maybe I should have checked before I started being excited. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Let's go. There's 2 of the 7 dwarves. Sweet. I don't know which one's which. That kind of has a bashful feel to it, so maybe that's bashful. Is this one sleepy? He looks a little sleepy. Maybe that's sleepy. Their beards look a little odd in terms of their location. That's weird. Is this thing real? What? I don't even know what this... No, that's very fake. I don't know what the heck that is. We don't sell off-brand stuff. So that goes in the trash. I don't know if it's trash, but anyway. It's the don't put it on Bricklink situation. There is another dwarf right there. That's eyes closed dwarf. I don't know what that means. I don't know. But anyway, we got 3 of them now. I don't think those are like super cheap. Hey, look at this. This has got to be the prince from that set too. Why did somebody donate all of this or, you know, sell on eBay or whatever? Wow, that's crazy. I think we may be doing pretty well. Again, 118, is that what I said? $118 for all of this. Here is some long-legged nephew. I'm having a hard time spitting words out today. There's the hat for the kid. Look at that. Look at that. Maybe. There we go. All right. Let's see. Is this Mickey? I think that's Mickey right there. We've got, that appears to be Cinderella. Hey, there's another Belle. Or First Belle, maybe First Belle. And we've got a Beast as well. Some of these mini dolls, I'm telling you guys, you'd be surprised at their actual price. There's a Ducky. That's nice. There's part of right there, a Frozen guy. What's his name? Olaf. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, a lot of mini doll stuff. Hey, there's Bambi. Look at this. Look at this, you guys. I think we've done pretty well. The question is, do we need to put some of this stuff on our own wall? Do we have this stuff already? You know, and you know, where's the line between trying to sell this stuff so that we can support our Lego habit versus personal collection? There's a Jasmine. I don't know if this again is Aurora. I'm not sure. Maybe that's even Elsa. Did Elsa wear pink at some point? I can't remember. Random Captain America there. There's, I think, Anna. Here is the Beast, which I believe goes with that head. I think if you take the hair off, that fits on him. Let's check real quick. I think it, you know, like that. Yep, I think so. I don't want to lose the hair either, though. Get on there. Maybe not. Now he's bald forever. Oh, there we go. That, I think, is... I don't remember. I'm losing track. My brain, I haven't had enough coffee yet this morning. This is a morning recording here, guys. And maybe I should have had more coffee before I tried to tell you all about this. There's some stuff from Avatar. That is, wow, I've never seen it break there before. Look at that. There is Ariel's fin, but she got broken. So we'll just go with that. There's another one of those. I don't know. Is this Mirabelle's grandmother or something? Aunt, maybe? I'm not sure. There's an Elsa. Now we got a lot of little parts and pieces. Ooh, I'm betting that that's one of the more expensive parts of Snow White there, because that hairpiece is super unusual with that red bow. So I'm betting even if Snow White's not in here, we got a good piece of it. There's the king. I think that's Ariel's dad, right? Here's Moana's pig, Pua, I think, and there's Winnie the Pooh's Eeyore, I believe, right? Hopefully that's authentic. I can't tell very easily, but we'll have to put that under the scope to make sure. Let's see, lots of little pieces here. There's Jessie. There's Jessie's headpiece. That's fun. There's Jack's legs. There's a good piece right there. That is Maleficent's horns. I know a lot of people that don't necessarily care about Maleficent, specifically the Maleficent mini doll, but I know that a lot of people like to use these horns to make mock figures, especially for their fantasy castle worlds. So that's a good piece to get for sure. Some more mini doll stuff. Let's see. You know, hats, hairs, things that add up eventually. There's a Elsa keychain. Hey, look at that. Look at that. That is not perfect condition, but pretty darn good on the eye paint. This is from SpongeBob, and he's actually quite hard to find, or specifically this piece is very hard to find with good eye paint. For whatever reason, this eye paint rubs off extremely easily. And so a lot of people are looking for just this piece with decent eye paint, and that's pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty good. There is one of Cinderella's fairies, I think, right? These, I feel like you don't see these very often. Those are super cute. Here's a Mickey painter. That's fun right there. I don't know if I have that one. We've got some other random pieces there. Whoa, poor thing. Got her legs ripped off. That might be that piece right there. I think that's, anyway. We're just going to toss that. Anything else in here before we go? There's some, oh, hey, look at that. There's the up dog. Nice, the up dog. I think we did pretty well. Can we turn this? Oh, look, I think that is Snow White. So I don't know, but Snow White probably wasn't a mini doll in that set because the dwarves and the prince were not, right? So that's obviously Snow White, but I don't think that's the one from the set. We've got another Olaf in here, some random stuff to wrap it up. There you go. Okay, so question time for you guys. I don't know how to handle this, so I need help in the chat. Let's see if I can find the other ones. Here's 3 dwarves. Okay, so I want to have all of the dwarves obviously on display in my Disney area of the, minifig wall. But do I sell these or do I put them on the wall, considering that I actually have the Cinderella set sealed? I just haven't opened it. I haven't built it yet. If I do, I don't know, maybe those dwarves end up, on display within the set rather than on the wall. But I don't know if I need 2 sets of dwarves. So you guys tell me, what do I do with these? Do I put them on the wall and display them, or do I just sell them knowing that I've got these dwarves sealed and eventually they're going to get opened up and put with the set in the city? Question of the day. All right, there you go. If you guys are interested in this stuff, check the links in the description to get to Bricklink and whatnot. Thank you for joining me today on this little Lego minifigure treasure hunt. I think we did pretty well. Did we overpay? I don't know. But again, this is a lot of stuff that doesn't normally end up in my store. So there's a lot of good variety headed to the store. Thank you guys. We'll see you next time.